Hmm. All right, I'm gonna have to finish the remainder of my report later, but I at least got the portion in which he shot at me. Um, I think we're good on that front.
Yeah.
You guys unlock this door, please.
Do you want me to? Oh,
Yeah, could you unlock it? I can't.
yeah, there you go.
It's about the.
All right, I'm going 42.
All
The remainder
right.
of my report will be up shortly. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe.
You too. Have a good one.
Oh,
Roads,
yes.
roads,
What's up?
Roads. Hey,
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
How goes your sessions?
It's going good. You reading them? You should read them.
Normally I would. However, I do have to go 42 because of the time. Trust me, I'm
hate
far
me.
outside of my shift. No, I don't hate you. Listen, I've already told you. I'm very proud that you you turned your life around.
Yeah.
Some people change their life around for the better in your case, and then other people, like Snow, turn their life around for
I'm sorry you went through that. I know that was your friend.
um
Was he your friend?
yeah, very close
Yeah.
friend. We've worked alongside each other for years on end.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just sad when you see like where they went down. Thank you. Where they went down a different path that was completely avoidable if they weren't failed by other people. You know, like a lot of
Yeah.
people can sit here and say, yeah, well, he could have just not done it. But uh, listen, an officer doesn't just snap their fingers and turn their entire fucking life around and turn their back on everyone they've known before because they want to. As much as it is, listen, that man has put so many people behind bars that
Mm-hmm.
number one, he's valuable to other people, but secondly, everyone would have a reason to want to do something against him. And at some point, you have to consider, do I continue down the straight and narrow, or do I position myself to be in not the weakest position? And again, I've said it before, I don't condone it, but I can see how he arrived to being surrounded by a gang.
It's exactly why I changed my life. You know, a lot of people do have influence on it. I mean, I got kicked out of my girl group. Well, I left it, but they say they kicked me out. So I guess they kicked me out. I got kicked out of my girl group, and then I didn't have no friends. And then I finally made friends, and you know, they couldn't handle me. And I'm very loudmouth, as you know. I think you know that I'm
I
pretty
know.
loudmouth.
I know.
They couldn't handle me. I started a lot of problems, and
Excuse me.
they
Hello.
they kicked
Hello.
me out of their group too. And I just seem to end on bad terms with everybody. But I feel like everyone here knows who I am and knows how I am and are used to me and accept me for who I am.
Yeah. I mean, even regarding what you're saying with you know, saying you're a loudmouth. The reality is that isn't inherently a bad thing at all, right? But here's
Mhm.
the thing. Oftentimes, and I'm not saying this is in your case specifically, but oftentimes, if and when people feel that they lack sort of direction or any purpose, um, what they end up doing is stuff that number one isn't really going to contribute to anything growth related in their life, right? If anything, it's contributing to sort of negative aspects of their life.
Mhm.
But again, you can take the same person, just like Jackie Snow. He used to be a phenomenal person, never in a million years would have considered doing any of what he did today, right?
Yeah.
And all it takes is redirection of that same energy he had before for good and turning it into bad, and now he's a whole different person. Same person,
know,
but different in how, he acts.
people change. People do change.
Yep. Not always for
And
the best and not always for the worst. That's the reality. It goes in both directions. Like, I think a lot of times people, yeah, I guess depending on where you sort of position yourself when saying this, but oftentimes people go, "Oh, they've changed," and it's always for the worse.
Mhm.
But that's not always the case. Like I feel like that's the loud. I don't want to say major or loud minority. But again, in your case, a prime example. It doesn't happen that often, but it's easier for people to complain, so you hear the loud minority about people turning their life around for the worst as opposed to turning it around for the better. It says
Yeah.
a lot about you and your character
Well,
as a person.
I'm very spontaneous, and I feel honestly, I feel like I'm more of a leader than a follower. And I feel like here I have the opportunity to be a leader, and I can grow and learn the skills that I do need to be that I do need to learn to become a leader here in the LSPD or wherever I go, to be honest.
I'm very glad you're given the opportunity. I'm gonna be real. If it had been up to me, and I saw that you were applying to the police department,
Hmm.
I mean, number one, I would make sure that like you're actually taking it seriously, but I would have never been like, fuck Alana, you know, she fucking punched me, blah blah blah. Because again, the last thing I want to do is just assume that somebody is forever incapable of change, because that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Because then you're sort of you're gonna let that
pigeonholed.
person double down on the fact that nobody thinks they're capable. And if that's the case, if people are going to assume they're never capable, then why are they even gonna put effort into doing it?
Yeah, people just need chances sometimes.
It's true.
That's why I don't literally I don't like to make enemies, and if I do make enemies, it's for a certain reason. And honestly, I'm able to I'm I think people are capable of change. So if someone wants to change their views about me, or if I change their views about them, like I'm able to become their friends. I never cross anyone off my list.
I agree. I'd rather be burned knowing that they fucked up an opportunity given to them, and knowing that moving forward the likelihood of me trusting them again is slim, as opposed
Hmm.
to never providing an opportunity at all.
Well, I want you to know that I have your back in any situation, and I care about you, Matt Rhodes.
Oh, well, I
No
appreciate that,
matter,
Alana.
even though you bullied me and called me a bitch, or Haley,
I
hold
would
on, give
not
me
have
one
done
second,
that.
okay? And you gave me false ID when my name was my nickname, and I got rid of that nickname a long
Good.
time ago.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
Julie Johnson.
Oop. All right,
Was
I
it?
do
I
have
don't
to get
remember.
going because of the time. Okay, I'll let you go. You have a good one, Alana. Stay safe.
Bye, Rhodes. I put the gun in. Yeah.
I'm running the wrong way. Oops, sorry. Excuse me.
Yo.
All right. Chat, who do I send y'all off to? Who is live? Nikes is live. I never see Nikes. I miss running into him. Oh my god. He's in a scout? I'm sending off to Nikes. Wait, hold on. Is Sock doing stuff with Snow? He is. I'm sending off to Sock. Oh, that's got to be a good POV. All right, next time I have the opportunity, I will send y'all off to Nikes. Chat, go show Sock some love. I appreciate y'all. Seriously. Thank y'all for everything. Yeah, join the Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Y'all know